Alex, when you've beaten a team 7-1 last game, how difficult is it to play the next game against them and not think, okay, the last game was easy and you beat them 6 times in a row? Mentally, do you have to say to yourself, okay, we'll just treat this like we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs and not a team we beat 6 in a row?
I think those are tonight are 2 points that are key for us. No, they're a good team. Expect them to come out with a lot of energy tonight, tenacity, and tonight would be the toughest match so far. So we got to get ready here and expect a team that's hungry for a win.
And when you're playing on the power play and McDavid and Draisaitl are handling the puck all the time, your role is, I guess, to stand in front of the net, but are you always expecting them to just keep passing and eventually they're going to shoot the puck? It seems to go back to the point, but you're standing in front of the net. That's a lot of work for you, trying to muscle and stuff like that to stand in front of the net.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot of reads, tendency, plays that they've made over the past 2-3 years. There's a lot of stuff that we talk about off ice or in the video room, things that we go over. So, I know my role.
Rob Kichikowski, Post Media.
Hey, Alex, the Canadian division, when it first started out, everybody was really jacked up and excited about it. I'm wondering, as players at the halfway mark, are you guys still enjoying this format of 2 and 3 game series and the same 6 teams? Is the novelty worn off a little bit? How do you guys view things?
I think it's been great. It's something so different than what we're used to. Obviously, I think having fans in the buildings, if this was, a little bit more normalcy, I think this would be even more special. But I like it. It's been different. It's been nice to play all Canadian teams. I like the format. I think it's been a success so far, considering all that we're going through in society.
Do you, when you're playing the same 6 teams over and over again, is it more difficult to get a sense of who you really are as a team when the sample size is so small, or is that something you don't have to worry about just yet?
I haven't thought of that. I don't think we've talked about that as a team either.
Tony Brar, Oilers TV.
Another question on the Canadian division there, Alex. How intently do you watch other games in the Canadian division, or the score, or the standings, or whatever the case may be? How much more of an emphasis do you put on your off days, on game days even?
And to be honest, this year's probably the least hockey I've watched. We watch, I'll watch a period here and there, but we're playing every other day. We're traveling. There's a lot going on. The standings are so tight in our division. Teams go to overtime, they gain a point, another team gets an extra point. It's a different year. I think I've kind of adapt to how the schedule has been, and making sure my body and my mind feels good.
Alex, Wednesday marked the halfway point of the season for you guys. How would you assess the first half went, and how do you plan on using the successes and the learnings from the first half heading into half number 2?
Yeah, we probably didn't get off to the start we were hoping for. And we had a really good stretch in February. We grew a lot as a team, I think, in that stretch. I won't lie, it was a tougher matchup against Toronto. It's probably not the results we were hoping for, but it shows what the team that we've been able to bounce back here, and we've put 3 games together here, so this is again on another good stretch here. Our schedule here coming up, we got long road trips and lots of travel or whatnot, so good test for us.